connect to the south side. So this is very long strip and go through the whole the Yomade, and it is a very modern element to extend the element in this project. Our customer is the Bamboo International Group company. So I will push some the elements about the bamboo, and let you feel my project will combine integrate with the bamboo and the local elements. It is very famous industry and found out some elements from the Yamate. We still can find the little product about the bamboo traditional technology in there. And in ancient era, the fish village conduct the champagne and using the bamboo for the fishermen. And now they have in Hong Kong people very like to use the bamboo to scaffolding to the construction useful. Next thing, I want to experiment about our client background and combine the element with the outsider. You can see my drawing and display each process and explain how to work and conduct the whole process and put the procedure into my building. And you can see when the product out of the factory, they need to get the experiment and in the lab and about the material and some element about the handcraft. So I will divide the project into the made from the machine and half for the handcraft traditional skill. And also I will put some the size about the welder, because in the Yamade region we discovered it is there is not indecent environment, because they have the jacker and the hole in there. So we need to provide some accommodate the pace for the welder to enjoy the pace and get the collective life, develop the collective life in this project. And let's say about the whole process, about the space and area. I expound about the whole process and define the different process to count how quick from my area. And I want to know and very precise to know each process lead to how many space in my project. Also, I put my arms in the felt palm. First one is I want to collective life can get and link up with the local people. So I will apply the typology and the experiment some the local building. Let's say the tenement building, and for this project, you can see I make the conceptual model to cut off the section to get the combination, because I want to more understand about the tenement structure and about which the potential element can insert into my project. You can see this conceptual model can see through the stick and the shadow. And go through from when you see this side, you can see the light shadow and reflecting the stick pattern. I think it is very interesting, because when I go through the West Market, I also can see see the outside. I also can see the outside environment through the gap and the hole. And this is very popular in Hong Kong West Market. When I go the West Market or I go through the tenement board, because temple stick is a very high density stick. We cannot to see very wide open the sky. So this is a monotone in temple stick. And the next page about the transportation. I joined some provided message on this paper. This paper can show up when the product get into the trunk and sent to the Hong Kong. And until to send to the Hong Kong location, we will get the water problem and which form can easy to send into the building. You can see the wind path and the sun path and experiment about which angle can make the wind go into our building. When I go through, when I walk, I keep walking the temple street, I drawing the each building information and about the habit with the people, and it is very small. If you open more, but you can see the I drawing the people what they're doing and the activity in there. I can see this drawing before, and I looked at some high frequency to show up in the location and the element. Let's say we can see the tenement also being the stone sheet in there. Those elements will be inserted into my project, and also you can see the very interesting the neon light and so in at the table street, and very bright and a very large hill and the balcony and signage, and also the hammock very high and near the table street. I get some drawing about the type of the tenement. Now I dive into the design strategy. You can see initially I try to insert the important information to the site and divide the two pieces of the big spots because the elevated highway separate our site. It is very obviously to show that we need to solve the problem and how to link up the whole site into the project. And in my project strategy, I want to connect the whole temple street. So this is the second point I need to solve this problem. When I complete the first conceptual model, I asked my tutor to the viewpoint. He give me some very important message, and get the second. I keep do the massing model to make the which the potential element can get the further development in my project. So this is my final massing model. When I finish this final massing model, I discover it is similar with my development because it involves some important element into my project. Let's say I insert this conceptual model element into my project. You can see they have the link up the relationship. This whole the project. And I draw a lot of the draft about the development. You can see this is booklet record my development about the whole project. And the next booklet about the site. And I draw down the factory and the production procedure and understand which state will do the important thing and the machine how to run the whole process. I want to fulfill the project task. And the first one, we need to solve the some requirement about the factory. So when the truck arrive to Hong Kong, we need to fulfill the first task is we need to place and fulfill the 4.5 meter height for the truck go into the building, because they need to send the bamboo panel into the building. The next one, when Hong Kong factory receive the bamboo panel, they will put the panel into the storage. You can see my floor plan. It marks the whole area to show up it is work for our plan. First one, this is a storage, and they will polish the panel when they receive the order. And to get the further order from the client, they have the special design for any the request. And this part is for the factory. And the next part is for the outsider, because I want to give the very healthy and very good environment for the welder. So I create a very large gas lamp for the outsider. Why I need to create this element? Because I discovered the site have this element happen into the same effect. This element needs to fulfill, because I discovered the part always fully occupied by the welder. So I apply the same language and insert the same element into my project. And also, you can see I set the independent mother hole for the mother, because they need to keep the distance with the indecent category, because they have the joker or unhealthy element. I don't want the kid to touch this group of people. And also, you can see my dummy. My model have the cafeteria. This area can provide the diet for the labor to go into this area to enjoy the meal. So you can see I'm setting the seat and the bench for them, and they can get the lunch and have the food in this area. And also I'm concerned about the region situation. I set the car parking and the bicycle parking for the people, because you can see my photo have shown that people very like the bicycle, and happen a lot many times in my photo. They always like to ride the bicycle. And I have the elevation with color to show the building how it works. You can see the right hand side, yes, colorful elevation. And for the exhibition, factory can put their product in this area to show the product. It engages the people to use this and apply this feature combined with the welder. They can daily use this feature and link up with the community. And also, you can see they have some element about the studio, and for the leisure, for the elder, the leisure area, and all is linked up with the historical program in this area. The first perspective drawing about the factory production area, it can show that the whole process, how it works in this building. You can see my floor plan. The second floor and the first floor is for the product production line, and the second floor is for the machine, and the first floor is for the handcraft elements. And also, I write down the reference process on this page. You can see the whole process can work in this project. this is the last perspective. This perspective is explained about the light market. I want this light market can work because in my project strategy, I want to link up the whole the tenement area, and I want to link up the whole Temple Street. So I will be in hypothesis. I want to give the leave a message area for the outsider to put the product or some get some collective activity in there. So I remain some vacant area in this project and let them to develop by myself. You can see this not any the message in there.
Wait, sorry, what are those? What are those spaces?
This area is for the outsider or,
the
or
circle
vendor.
ones. Like.
This second one is the mother house because I want
What?
to
Mother
house because I
what
want to
happens inside it?
because I want to provide an independent area for mother because they can
Mother?
Breastfeeding
Mother.
room.
Oh,
Yeah, baby care
okay.
room, baby
Oh,
care.
okay.
Or baby
That
care.
was it.
Because
changing napkins and stuff like
We
that.
all
Okay.
those the surround the adjacent have a joker or a lot the unhealthy person.
I understand. Very impressive.
It is
Okay.
very high density.
Very considerate design.
In this high density area, we need to keep maintain some area for the family or households.
Very good. Nice. Okay.
This page is about the section. You can see the physical model is cut off the whole the building section and show that. And this is column. Export. Yes. This is my last page about the sustainability and feasibility. I placed the solar panel on the roof to absorb the sunlight because in the morning major sunlight is high by the very high the building in the morning. So over to until to the second o'clock, 2 o'clock, the building can absorb a lot of angle sunlight. So it can use for the internal area and provide the sufficient energy for inside people. And I create the in-kind slope. I want to collect the rainwater for inside people because when the rainwater collect, it can be used for the plant and for the surrounding plant and create a pool to decrease the high temperature in this project. Okay. This is all of my presentation and want to share both information with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
The whole process is quite clear cut
Yeah.
from
Before-
taking us from.
Yeah, before we ask anything, like on this one, it's nothing negative in a way, but I think there's too much information on the page.
Yes.
But
No, it's negative, but it's not too
I
much.
think so because I want to
as in,
combine
you know
all
what?
the
Yeah, I know,
information.
but like you got this thick text, and then you have these sketches on the left, and then you have the rendered image part sort of hitting to the eye, and then you've got all those different images. I think I would say you should maybe divide this type of a big page to a two-piece.
I want to control my time more easy and convenient because I concentrate in the one page and easy to make it done.
Yeah, but
my
you're
message.
losing the quality of. I mean, you made so
I
much
want-
effort for that render.
Yeah.
And then you've got those really nice little
Tiny
graphical,
diagram.
those should be right in the middle of a, one white page, so then we can see it more clear what's happening.
Okay.
There's too much to read at the moment. I mean, this is my personal opinion. I don't know what you guys are
No,
thinking.
I agree. I think it should be, if you've got a perspective drawing, just show that.
I mean,
I don't
yeah.
understand.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't know what those guys are doing there.
What are the guys up to?
Solar
Energy
panel, solar
sustainability.
Are they sitting on the solar panel?
Yes.
Why?
It doesn't. It looks like some annoying
because
guys are
it-
looking at something. That's how it looks to me.
It can use for the whole fiction.
Oh,
No,
And
just
anyway-
get rid of those
get
guys.
rid.
Get rid of it.
Okay.
And and that text is too thick, and you put it over the image, and you just lose it. I mean, text doesn't have to hit to the eye. You're communicating with your drawings. That's what architecture is about. So the text has to be always a bit more sort of subtle in a corner or somewhere, and have it, consistent in every page. It's in the
I
similar.
think your printed
It's better.
presentation is much clearer.
Yeah, than these
clearer,
ones.
better.
Yeah.
So I think you know how to do it.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
you ended up cramming too much.
Yeah, yeah.
But
There's-
one of the drawings that I've seen is the section. Why that section
Because
is
I have
much
much
bigger than the other. I mean, to synchronize it with the rest of the drawing, I think the section should be in the same scale as the others, rather than it stands out.
Oh,
The
that
section.
one. Yeah.
The
it's
scale is
bigger.
different.
Is
Yeah.
it?
I think so. The scale is different.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh, but it works with the other one there. So both sections are bigger, like double or something. Okay.
This part and this part.
Your floor plans
Yeah.
are. They appear to be very well drawn, but when they're printed, they're too small. So
Yeah, the
a lot
drawings
of
are
the
so
information
small. Yeah,
is
yeah.
missing.
Yeah.
So
In Hong Kong, very expensive if you over the A3 size.
yeah, it should be A2.
Yeah,
So
I
it's a
want to get
combination
in the
of-
A2 size,
Yeah,
but when I get A2 size, they need me to pay the $14.5.
That's not reason. Sorry. That's not reason.
Kenneth, for a quality of presentation you are delivering, that is
Yeah.
not a good excuse to be honest.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
this is not a good.
That, like,
This painting is
careful.
almost $200. Really?
Okay, I don't care. I'm saying
Okay.
you can find, you can make. No, listen. I was a student and I didn't
Yeah,
pay.
yeah.
I didn't want to pay,
I
so
agree.
I found ways to print on
Yeah,
two
and stick
A3s
it.
and
Okay.
stick it
Yeah.
together
Yeah.
so beautifully
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
cannot tell.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
there are ways.
Yes,
Okay, I will do
agree.
it.
No, so basically, I like that you can see more of the side.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
with your Stanley, with yours,
You did
it was not enough of the
Nothing
side.
around it, yeah.
So in terms of what you're showing, the information, the extent of the information is great.
Great.
It just needs to be on A2
Yes.
because I don't understand what's happening here.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just not clear enough. It looks nice,
Yeah.
what you're
It
drawing.
looks like, from a distance we can, but you put details inside and we can't see it.
yeah.
Yes.
And like
Which is
it's
a
a
shame.
bit like this U shape of information is very clear, but the middle is not.
Yeah.
What your presentation is.
Okay, Jason.
So this is the mother room.
Mother house.
Breastfeeding.
Okay, but
Mother.
you can't.
Baby
But
fit.
you
Mother
can't-
house.
It just looks like a staircase in there.
Yeah, here have the staircase because I want to provide the staircase for mother to go up to the upper floor.
Okay, but
They can-
inside you can't. There's nothing happening. So it would be useful to show like a toilet or
Yeah,
baby
yeah, fixed
changing.
room.
And then that's ground floor,
Yeah, ground floor.
and then they disappear. They're not here on the first floor,
Yeah.
the second floor.
Yeah.
It's not here. So make sure you.
But you still see the top of those three
Yeah.
things.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So
They're not there.
They're not
yeah,
there.
have
Yeah.
the circle
So
up, the
You have
the
them
shoulder
only on the
roof.
ground floor, so you don't have them, as in they are not like tall and volumetric, they're just like some circles on the floor.
Yes. Sure.
Yes, yeah,
Yes.
it sounds like you agree on everything, very nice.
Understand.
Okay. The other thing.
You haven't drawn them correctly.
Yeah. There are some really nice moments that appear in your drawing, right? Like these kind of views here. What are they? Like, do they focus on anything specifically? Like, why have you chosen to make these kind of like windows and?
Because I want this angle can absorb more the sunlight go into the indoor. We all lose the sun path with this way from this way. So when I don't get the
Okay.
corner, it can let the
Light
sun
in.
path go
Light
into
in,
inside and save the power,
Yeah.
energy.
Yeah, they are very well considered. But then there are some areas that are a bit less well considered. So for example, this looks a bit odd here. What are these?
Because I need to create the supporting to support
Okay.
the platform. It is very width,
Right.
this area. And also, I create this area is very interesting because I use the when I
You're not sure.
when I concept to create the in between space for this
That's
area.
backhead, okay.
And are there no windows around here?
Yes, you can see I open the angle to absorb the window. For
So
this
the windows
project.
are above, like
Above.
clerestoid,
Yes.
clerestoid
Yeah.
windows. Okay.
It is very beautiful and follow the side and follow the
Wow,
side line.
is it not?
Yeah, is it? you think so?
Yeah, Kenneth, you talk like you're a salesperson.
Okay.
Please,
is.
please
Yeah, he
don't.
is, yeah, yeah.
I know, but
He is.
please don't talk in that way in front of the external.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay. Okay.
Well, I never know.
I mean, you've got such a nice scheme here, but
Yes.
so
Yeah. Yes, I will put it.
and
Now-
don't agree on everything. You're saying yes to everything.
What's
that
the
we're doing.
material? What's the material?
Oh, and
Looks like
the outer facade is made by the concrete, and this is the bamboo panel. So
So
I
why
use
are
the
you making it out of concrete?
because I respect the local culture and the local
Yeah, but the local
building
culture
structure
is
because
unsustainable.
You mean
understand-
Fairface? You mean Fairface concrete or concrete structure?
Yeah.
No, you mean Fairface mean like Endo?
This
No,
what?
Fairface concrete.
I want to
Ando,
keep,
no, not ando,
keep the
this is
outdoor
the
help
tada
because
ando.
I want to emphasize the light
Ando,
effect.
you're saying.
Right. Wait. So what's the structure of the
What's the
building? Is
structure?
it concrete structure?
I'll
With,
see, yeah. Reinforced concrete.
Before concrete because I have the light effect for our facade. So
Hold up.
I will use the very pale material and use the facade. It
Can I-
have the back the comparison.
That image,
Yes.
I'm
this
sorry,
image
but it
can-
looks quite nicely done, but it does look like a shopping mall or an office. It doesn't look like a workshop.
How to say that? Because
What do you
this
mean, how
thing
you
is,
say that?
this thing is linked up with
I
the
think you mean-
tablescape. I want to
you meant
using the
the-
same language and apply it
I
there.
think
think
your
for
those
some
drawings are more
I know, but
successful than that. That
That's why
3D is a
it's
bit
Fairface concrete.
too flashy.
yeah,
to me.
but
Yeah.
It doesn't
what
say to
I'm
me it's
trying
a
to say is
workshop.
why
Do you
didn't
see
you
what I
use
mean?
sustainable?
I mean,
What?
Yeah. Well, that's what I was.
How to say
I was doing
it's-
it. Yeah.
because I discovered the tenement element
I'll write it
about
down.
this conceptual model.
Kenneth, yeah, but the way that you've done your models
Yes.
are very different than how those renders and the drawings.
Mhm.
So I think they all need to communicate to each other. The models are, they're great. But I think those renders, they need to be a bit more like, like you've seen earlier, Ekaterina was showing a workshop example, yeah? So, a factory example. So those are the type of imagery you need to get them. It does look like it looks like a shopping mall. Maybe you've overdone it. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
I mean, I understand you've also studied interior design. You need to sort of,
Also, I apply the machine and the insert into my 3D model. I want to render the mood in this picture, so you can see the machine show on
I
this.
can't
you
see the
can't see
machines. I can't see the machines. You can see it. It looks like a bed or something. I don't know. I can't see it. It looks like a bed frame. No, I can't see it.
I don't think it's effective. I don't think it's an effective
No way of
render.
Render. No. Yeah, that's it. It's the same.
Okay. Okay.
How tall those doors are on the both sides of the door, you've got those long tall glasses. How tall they are? I mean, I can see on the render you exaggerate it a bit, but it doesn't look. Your renders are not very successful. Okay?
Okay.
You say okay and yes to everything.
I receive your message.
You will reconsider that.
Yeah.
Yeah? I mean, you've got so much work here.
But you can see my. Okay.
What I can see.
Ignore my answer.
No, but please say it because you are the one who's going to meet with the external
I try
examiners.
my best to insert the machine into this rendering because it will be happen show up into the floor plan. You can see the whole machine is the exact as the size and reflected in this perspective drawing.
But I can't see the machine there. It doesn't look like a machine whatsoever.
Maybe
or
I
maybe
need to change to the steel color or.
no, it doesn't have to look like a furniture. It needs to look like more properly sort of. It's like a workshop. At the moment, it doesn't look like. It looks like an expensive apartment, like a flat, that with big doors outside. Do you see, Ian? Do you see what I'm trying to say?
I understand.
You definitely need to develop those. Yeah.
Yeah.
And too much information on one page.
Yeah.
Because like there's a section, there are those diagrams which are quite interesting probably, but I can't read them all. And keep the pages minimal, because if you've done that much of a big render, that should be just on one page. Yeah? I think you've overthrown everything onto one page. And yes, the renders, what I would like to see, you should look at some precedents that they are like workshops and factory samples. Yeah? Have a look at them and look at your.
But you've got to understand his character is so stubborn.
Yeah, but I know, I heard about that, and I'm aware of it. But that stubbornness will not count when the externals comes. Yeah? You've got to listen.
Yeah, I will define the page.
Until
Make it clear.
yeah, until Tuesday, because me and Ekaterina will be here. We want to see better those renders developed.
Understand.
Yeah? Okay.
Okay, receive your message.
All the site analysis, very thorough, like the beautiful photographs that you've taken that shows the life and how complex and interesting and so much stuff happening. That should be represented in your drawings, in your renders, because you're trying to encourage that life to happen, right?
Yes.
So show it, you know, show how people use the building, show the vendors, show the visitors, the tourists, show the mothers, you know, going into yeah. Sorry?
Show the condition about the surrounding people.
The atmosphere of your renders
Yeah.
should be the same atmosphere
Yes.
from your amazing photographs.
Okay, I
and
try my
sketches.
best to improve. Thank you.
Yeah, I know.
Agree on that.
Thank you.